Okay, so guys, this is the Cody read. I was talking about in my last video. Somebody called me, so it messed up the whole thing. But I'm just gonna, the first video, introductory, this video, we're getting into the Cody read. How does he feel about his gimmick, and how does he feel about people booing him? I stated in the last video that when you look at Rose to the Top, if you believe that stuff, he looks like he's not happy about it. He looks like he felt hurt about it. So I pulled some cards, and this is what I came up with. The first card that pops out is the King of Wands. This is Cody to me. I think back to the Cody promo that he did. What was it? I think it was last week on Dynamite, where, you know, everybody was booing the shit out of him. And he was saying everybody is appreciative and loves the guy who writes the checks, but nobody gives credit to the guy who built the bank. And this, I see that all up in this card. You see the fetuses, the creation of something new, the wands, which is, you know, putting my idea into action, which is AEW. And you know what I find interesting also on this card is that if you look, the King of Wands here has a crown of thorns on his head. So I'm not saying that Cody thinks of himself as the wrestling Jesus, like, as far as, you know, I've created this new place for wrestlers, it was my idea. But I mean, Cody is a little bit has a little bit of an ego, I would say, and this kind of speaks to me like he feels like he's being sacrificed. Like, I've done all this good, I've created all this, and you guys are gonna boo me. So this is Cody. This is the first card that came out. This is Cody. Clear and true, plain as day. That's Cody. The second card is the Five of Cups, which is complete and utter distraught and despair, by the way. But it's in reverse. So this tells me that he felt this way and he's coming out of it. Like, he felt sorry for himself. He felt sorry about the way it's going. He felt real emotional. But he's getting on the other side of this. He's coming out on the other side, and he's learning that they're changing something. They're going to change. They had to switch up. They had to change the pace for this card to show up in the reverse position. And then the last card I see, because I did 3 card spread, the last card I see is the Ten of Wands. So Cody feels very, very burdened. Now, I know probably a lot of you don't watch Rose at the Top. I watched it because I like to support the wrestling promotion. And one of the ways I support AEW is to watch Rose to the Top, even though it was mid. But they did say something on there about Cody taking on more than what he should. Cody feels very burdened. He feels like he has a lot of things that he wants to do. He has a lot of projects and a lot of ideas and a lot of passion behind what he wants to do. But it's too much. It's too much, Cody. It's too much. Calm down. Sit down. Step back. Be with your baby. I feel like this is something that he's doing to himself. You're placing all this unnecessary burden on you. And the fans can sense it. The fans see that you're doing too much and they want you to sit down. And that's why you're getting booed. They don't want you to go away, but they want you to sit down. because you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Look at how the guy in this card, the person in this card, you see a rose, and it's almost like he's looking down at the rose. He's being weighted and forcefully looking at the rose, but he's looking like, if I could just do this, if I could just get to this, if I could just... No. Sit down. And I like to look what's up underneath the deck. It's just something I like to do, the energy going through the deck. And we have the Ten of Cups, but it was reversed. If I just turn it over, it was reversed on the bottom. So this is an unhappy family. This is, I say the fans. I'm going to say the unhappy family is the fans. We don't want to face Cody. Now, what I think they're swerving all of us, and I think Cody is already a heel. To me, he's already a heel. To me. That whole promo last week screamed to me, you don't know what you want. I know what you want. And you never tell that to the fans. You never. That's heel. You never tell that to the fans. So that's pretty funny to me. But from what I see, Cody does feel some type of way about the fact that he was getting booed and the fact that he needs to change his character. But that's wrestling, you know? That's wrestling. You got to go with the flow. You got to roll with the punches. And you got to adapt, and you got to change, and you got to be creative, and you got to think of other new, fresh, exciting ideas. If the fans don't want it, don't force it down their throat. We had that with Roman Reigns for 20 fucking years, and I'm exaggerating, but that's what it felt like, 20 fucking years. Now, you know, they want to pat themselves on the back. Roman's heel, he's doing great. We've been asking for Roman to turn heel for years. So I'm happy that Roman is doing the best work of his life, but we don't want that type of situation here in AEW. Okay, the fans don't want you to be a face. You are giving me real heel behavior. Just roll with it, okay? You'll be fine. Anyway, guys, happy belated Halloween. Because by the time this comes out, Halloween will be over. Time this is uploaded, you know. So I hope everybody had a great Halloween. I hope that you guys come back and hang out with me, because this is really fun. And I know I've been gone, but I'm back. I've been gone for a minute now. I'm back. So we can have some more wrestling fun, tarot fun together. All right? All right, my lovelies. I will see you soon. Soon.